Hello, Quokkalings and all. Happy Tuesday. How's it going? Hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. My name is Chef Nanashi. I'll be your head chef for today. Yamakase. How's it going? I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your week. It is time. I've got exciting stuff to talk about as far as Final Fantasy XI goes. So, I did some leveling on the side. I was very fortunate to find a White Mage burn party, and that really jump-started my EXP gaining. So, we're 74 now. We're one level away from completing that 75 milestone on White Mage. We can talk about merits later. Merits don't really bother me right at this moment. It's very possible we can do that later, but for the time being, we're here to just try to get to 75 and then hopefully start off a melee class at some point, which is probably going to be Dark Knight, but we'll see how it goes. But yes, Leonidas, welcome back to the stream. First, indeed, welcome back. You are at first, from what I can tell. Yeah, so brief update of what's happening this week. I do have to apologize once more. My schedule has been quite random and busy this past month or so. So I do apologize for this week in particular. I'm going to be going ahead and moving the schedule to Tuesday, Thursday, and one weekend day, ideally. The weekend is still kind of iffy. Hopefully it's something that could happen. But the reason I'm doing that is because Friday, very exciting day, it's going to be the Final Fantasy pre-release at my local store. So Friday evening after work for me, I'm going to be heading over to my local store, maybe playing some games, some Final Fantasy, opening some packs, and we'll go from there. Unfortunately, I wish I could open the packs for you in front of the stream, but that will have to be later because we're gonna have at the moment we have 2 play boxes coming to us. It's just taking, it's the game. The actual set is still technically not out yet, even though a lot of people have been opening and receiving their packages already. So give it a little time. The stream will come up, and hopefully we can open that sometime soon because I'm excited to see what's in there, and I'm really interested in hopefully making a new commander deck or 2 out of what's in there. So exciting stuff. But for now, we're here. It's still Final Fantasy theme today. We're gonna go and pop into Horizon again. Now it's a matter of trying to find a party so that we can actually start leveling. I've been searching a bit prior to starting the stream, but as it turns out, no one seems to be looking right now, and that kind of checks out because from what I was seeing, it looks like the majority of what's seeking are like white mages, a lot of monks actually I saw earlier. There's a lot of beastmasters actually, so it might be in our interest to maybe make a beast burn. I just healed them up. Look, there's 3 monks in a row right here, 2 darks here. I'm hoping being a Dark Knight at that time, eventually later, won't be a big problem because we do need parties to be able to do stuff. Well, then again, we can always make our own party, right? So it's not the worst thing. How does the Beast Burn again work, though? I think Beast Burn, we need at least 4 Beastmasters. I think 1 support is ideal, and then myself, which is the healer, is what I remember it being, but I'm not entirely sure. I know Anko, they're part of our link shell, and the Quokkaling link shell, they were looking for a party as well, so I'm hoping that could work out as well. You know what, let's ask Anko. Let's see if they have any insight to this, because if it does work out with 4 beasts, I think I'd actually count 4 here. I could be the healer, and then the ranger is kind of our wild card, which can help with the damage, I guess. I mean, I assume maybe one of the slots should be a tank, but Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see. Well, let's invite Anko first, because either way, they're part of the link show, and I think they wanted the level, so at least we can invite them first. And then there are... Let's see. Leonidas is first again, and hello to you as well. Nice seeing you. It is Tuesday. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your week so far. Butter Beastburn is keeping hate on the pets. Ah, okay. Okay, let's see if we can do a traditional party then, because it's really dependent on what's out there. There's a ninja seeking. They are main tanks, right? Or there's two ninjas. The thing is, I don't see an extra support. I mean, Red Mage could kind of work, right? They could refresh me themselves and they'd have 2 heals. I don't know if that's extra, though. Is it usually just one ninja? I don't remember building a party with a ninja recently, so normally in the lower levels, one ninja is fine, but I don't know if we need an off tank to offset it, like a thief and then a something with slash samurai maybe, or just another slash ninja, or just another ninja would straight up work, I guess. Actually, funny enough, now that I look at it again, I think a lot of the Beastmasters suddenly disappeared. They're making their own beast. They're making their own beast party. I think Red Mage should work, right, for that slot. I'm not actually entirely sure. Uncle says I'm slashing in so I can sort of off tank. It kind of works. The problem is I don't really know. Dang, there's a lot of teleports today. I'm not really sure what our party should look like at this level, because this is the, like, I don't get to this level very often. I'm not actually sure what's optimal around this level. Midnight says everything has been the same, still just waiting for game updates. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear mostly everything's the same then. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Monk Ninja, is that off tank? I guess that's kind of off tank, right? A lot of red mages looking too. This would be so much easier if there were 2 summoners looking. That's what everyone wants, right? Everyone wants the summoner for support, for everything, really. I see a lot of monks. That'd be funny if we just make an all-monk party. Let's see, 1 ranger. That'd be funny. I don't know if it actually worked. No, we need a puller though too. I'm gonna start heading down there just in case it actually is time. But we're gonna do some. I don't think I've done my high wind yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Get that little bit of EXP because I'm sure that's gonna be helpful. Okay. If anything, this gives people time to see if they want to add me as a healer. And if that doesn't work, what we can do is we can just we could probably just send an invite and start our own party ourselves. It really depends on what pops up within the next, I guess, depending if Highwind's here. Depends if what pops up after Highwind, I guess. If 2 summoners pop up, that just makes my job a lot easier because all we need are healers after that. What time is this? 1 minute. Okay. So hopefully this is actually a Highwind. And that'd be nice. If not, well, it is what it is, and we'll just warp back and start looking at our party again. Okay, guess we'll see. If we get lucky, we get a high win, then we get a little bit of EXP. Oh, there's Anko. You. Let's see, you get a tech 3. What else do I have? Shell 4 at least. And a shell 4. You take those. Take those. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They disappeared. Where'd they go? There they are. That wasn't a shock button. Okay, let's see. We do some searching while we're in the ship, right? Let's see. Well, maybe I could just do a shout for 2 summoners, maybe. No. We're not doing that. We don't need to teleport to Hala yet. Okay, so I guess I could just do a yell to see if there's any let's see, 3. Let's see if anyone answers for the summoner side, because if they do, then that actually makes everything a lot easier as far as making this party goes. Then we can start EXPing, you know? Kind of nice. Uncle, you might. I'm sorry, my bro. You might have to wait for the party if this does work out. I'm really hoping we hit that 75 today, so I'm thinking the burn party might be the way I need to go. But plus, the traditional party setup doesn't seem to be working right at the moment. Richie Narf, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Wait, White Mage burn is real? I thought you were being ironic. No, it's real. It's real. Ain't no thing. Well, appreciate it, Anko. So what you do for White Mage burn is you just head up to some dark, dank place of Vana'diel, typically King Repair's tomb. You find some high-level skellies. 2 summoners. The summoners create create a fusion burst, and then after that, all the White Mages just blast them with. Ooh, it's time! Yippee! And then as a White Mage party, you just blast them with white magic, and then typically they dead after that. I need to hit this ASAP. There we go. I dropped a fat holy on it. We'll add Maya right after this. Do we have a Dia 2? Let's add a Dia 2. Nah, but Richie, it works. It's for real. If we get it to work today, the biggest thing is right now the summoners. The summoners is the thing we're missing, and if we happen to get the summoners, then we're absolutely good to go. And I would love to show you. Very, very effective if you get it to work. So, where's my hammer? Gonna smack it a little, I guess. Oh, Uncle's here. Have you never done a White Mage burn before? It's quite fun. Yeah, bonk you. Drop another holy too. Oh no, it took off my hammer though. That's awesome. It's a good thing we can't get thrown off the ship. That would be so tragic. Let's see. Nice. I played Final Fantasy 11 for 20 years. Never heard of it. Learned something new. Yeah. So funny enough, I'm kind of the same scenario as you. I played for a very, very long time, and I never actually heard of the White Mage burn until like maybe only several years ago. It was completely new to me too. I was like, I know Black Mage burn, didn't know White Mage was a thing too, but it completely makes sense, right? You just, wow, that was really loud in my ears. You just get a bunch of White Mages and just slap some things together, some skellies together, and you're good to go. In fact, if it works, it sounds like we have some interest here, so hopefully we'll get that to work. First off though, let's head back to town so that we can start building this party. Yippee! Okay. High Wind / Heaven Ward is done. Richie enough, are you playing on the server at the moment too? Let's see. Hoping the let's see. A lot of things other than Summoner looking at the moment. Oopsies. Got to switch this to 2. Let's see. Richie North says, I stopped last year to try some of the more casual servers. That's fair. That's awesome. We'll probably return for treasures. Oh, nice, nice. Rapscallions is 62, but interested. Would that work? That might be a bit too low. Ooh, that might be a bit too low, sadly. Because they have to be, the summoners have to be able to hit their abilities, and if they're that low too, and especially if they get AoE'd by the skellies, it might be a bit of pretty hard for them to be okay. So, and plus I'm also a bit higher. I'm 74, so I don't think it's gonna work. I think Maya in our party right now is 75 too, so unfortunately we'll have to pass on the 62 summoner. Big sad. Richie Narf says, "Oh, well, probably for yeah." I'm really excited for treasures too. I can't wait for it to pop up. It's just a matter of time, you know. I'm sure they have a lot of things to work on for rebase before they do release it on the server. So hopefully that's something that will pop up sooner rather than later, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I really can't wait for Blue Mage and Corsair and Puppet Master for that matter, because I actually never got to try Puppet Master during my retail time, so who knows. Welcome back to the stream. Hi to you as well. How's it going? How's your Tuesday treating you? I hope you're all eating and staying healthy and good. Let's see. Too Legit says, I'll hang out here while I wait for a airship. You can hang out here all you want, my dude. Welcome again too. It's nice seeing you. How's it going? How's your Tuesday going? Ours is hydrated. Indeed. Hydration is indeed good. In fact, actually, funny enough, in my area, it was really weird because like maybe 2 or 3 days ago, it was really, really hot. And good time to be hydrated, right? But then for some reason today, as I was driving home from work, it was raining. I was like, huh? Complete 180. Would that be 180? 360 is all the way around. 180. That was a sudden 180 from super sunny to very very cold. Not very cold, but raining. So let's switch this to 2. Oh wait, our cooldown's still there. And let's also make sure that we see if there's any summoners hanging out in the queue here. We could invite that paladin actually. not that bad, but our real issue, which is the summoner missing, is kind of what is dragging this down for now. Guess we'll see. Let's see. Too Legit says made about 600, 700k today, so not bad. Dang, that's a nice guild. I really gotta start farming guild at some point too, because I'm still pretty poor. It's not even to me 60k is pretty rich actually. Like past that is like, dang, how you doing this? Let's see. R says not nice. That's the way to do it, I believe. Oh, sorry, I missed a message. Too Legit says BCNM 60 in a link show where we share the pool and all drops and split the profit. That's amazing. That is a nice way to go about it, because everyone gets gil, everyone is happy, you know. Nice. Let's see. R said nice. That's the way I do it, but I believe you know, that is a nice way to go about it though, for real. Like I hope I could get that going at some point. R says I did 100k logging and maybe 20k clamming. Ooh, that's nice. I wanted to try clamming myself too, but I haven't really gotten time to do it yet. I know I did some logging a bit ago and that kind of worked. I think I have to find a better spot though. Let's see. Too Legit says I never once clammed. I wonder how it is. Me too. I'm curious. I want to get to it sometime. As a sushi chef, it behooves me to go out there and find fish, you know, so it's in lore. Too Legit to quit asks, how many seals have you saved up, Nana? I think right now I'm at like 110. It's not very many, honestly. I've been sitting on it since we created the character, and we had a full stack of 99 at one point, so we turned it into the seal dude, and hopefully that means we can start doing at least one BCNMs at some point too. You can check under currency. Oh, for real. Let's see. Oh, exactly 100. That's hilarious. So we have 101. That's fun. Let's see. I have Paladin of Cap Divine and Nuking said if you end up needing. Let's see. Let's see all you. Let's see, Yufen and Gil. Well, at least I filled up the White Mage slots. Wait, hold on. Nah, my bad, Gil. My bad, Gil things. I didn't look at the clock right now, so that's my fault. I should have... For some reason, I didn't count. I forgot to count myself in the White Mage section, so... now we just need the summoners, which is the hardest part. Hope we find some summoners. That would make things really nice. Dude, did I type too much? Is it not here anymore? Or message? Shoot, okay. 1 second, legit. I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay. And then you know what? Let's read that. I want to make sure that people see it in the front first before they read White Mage everybody. Let's see. Kieran is good though. I hope sure you can find some. Okay. Let's see. Sorry about that, legit. Let me read what you're saying here. So, you can reach out to Forbes, see if he can find a place for you in the link shell. You can say Balamir said to hit him up. He's online right now. I'm kind of down. Maybe later. Maybe later, legit, because I kind of want to stick to the link shell I do have right now, and then I don't want to take too many slots up because I'm kind of running out of space. Plus, I'm not really gonna be jumping into that just yet, so. I appreciate the offer though. Hopefully at some point we can hopefully at some point we can do the BCNMs together though. That'd be nice. I really do appreciate the offer though. Hopefully we'll get that going at some point too. Oh, we found a summoner. Okay, one more. Let's see, what is our member list looking like? Actually, aren't we pretty high? Let's see, Valhands is 69. 69. Okay, legit says that's fine. Can't promise if you do want to join, there'll be room later, but I can help at times with your runs. Well, I appreciate that too. If anything, I do want to also have our Quokkaling squad do runs together, so ideally that's what will happen. Maybe at some point if I do need a little more help, I'm down to reach out also. So either way, I appreciate the offer. Really kind of you to do so. Let's see. Get some food, and hopefully not die this time. Especially with the egg, especially with our soup. Last time we dropped ours. Oh, you weren't there. Okay, so yesterday I was minding my own business, doing some White Mage burn, and then I got my. Did I buy that for 10? And okay, whatever. They got a tip. They got a small tip of gil. That's fine. See, I think we have our 72. Okay. Off to okay. So sounds like we're good to go. No one's really saying anything bad about the 69 sync, so I think it should, from what I can tell, work. If anything, we would have to just find a new place to burn, which I don't think it would even be a problem if we did have to. So, where's my ring at? I should probably... I think I already recharged my ring, though, so I don't think I can get another little boost of EXP this time around, but I used 4 of my charges. Oh, actually, it wasn't even just 4. It was like 6 in total, I think. I used 2, and then I came back, recharged, and then... Yeah, you know, that's right. That sounds about right. It was like 2, 6, and then... sorry, 2, 6 in total. No, wait. 7. 2 plus 5. I can count. 7 charges yesterday. We can't. Okay, so sounds good. Alright, actually, this is perfect. Richie Narf, if you're still in the stream, in the chat, you're gonna get to see it today. This is gonna be a, I guess your first time seeing a White Mage burn. This is a higher level one. You can definitely do them at slightly lower levels, but, it does work. And it's really funny, because everything, as long as it's undead, that's the only caveat. If it's undead, then it will blow up. If it isn't, then maybe some trouble. Mr. Wolf says, did you get your eco scroll this week? I did, unfortunately, and I used it already, so I wouldn't say desperate. I really wanted to get that level yesterday, so I tossed it on, and it got me there. It got me to 74. We're not actually that far. Looking at it, we're only 22k away from 75, so that's exciting. Now, that being said, it's been a while since I merited. Like, when you merit, is it still like 70? Oh, sorry, what was it in equipment? 42. Is it still 42k to get another merit point, or is it much lower? For some reason, I remember it being lower, but I also don't recall off the top of my head. I could be completely wrong, and we'd have to do another 42k to get another merit point. So, exciting stuff, though. We have our party. Thank goodness for yells. The yells, I'm sure, helped to bring the summoners in, and other interested people, in fact. So, let's see. Richie Nar says, "Sweet, White Mage is one of my favorite jobs. I love healing. I'm a big fan of healing, so I definitely... Well, so here's the thing. My previous run-throughs of 11, my favorite class of all time is Blue Mage. I love playing it. It's so much fun. Now, that being said, since Blue Mage isn't currently available here on Horizon, it's I had to think of something else to play, right? And on my other character, I had played Black Mage, which was really fun. Magic Bursting was extremely fun to do. But I didn't really ever level a healer all the way up to 75. So that's why this time around I wanted to give White Mage a try, and it's been fun. And I finally got to take part of those White Mage burn parties that I always kept hearing about, and it's delicious. You're gonna see in about 10 minutes. You're gonna see. Show ya. But the thing is, for the burn parties, or at least in my experience here, it seems that the burn parties only start coming after like maybe the 50s plus. Even then, like that was, I only got one from 50 to 65, and then after 65 was when everything started kicking in, which I think is because King Repair's Tomb becomes available to you around that time. So but I'm sure there's a lot, it is possible to do the burn parties at a lower level. It just depends on the summoners, I think. It depends on the summoners if they have a weapon skill chain that lets you do fusion. I think Burning Strike is a bit later, right? I can't remember because I have never played really summoner. So I know Punch is probably, I'm pretty sure Punch was the like first thing you learn as Ifrit, right? So Burning Strike probably comes a bit later, but I don't know which level. I would have to assume that that is when you get to start doing burn parties with White Mage, because you need that fusion chain to happen. There do need to be more healers in this. Well, you know what? Actually, no. I take that back. There's actually a pretty decent amount of healers, because you get Red Mage. You also eventually get Scholar, which is really fun too. Summoner technically is a healer because of some of the abilities too. Oopsies. Wrong chat. What is a quokka? What would you describe as a quokka being? Quokka is Australian happy hamster? Yeah, oh, was that Mia? Gotta follow her. Let me see. Let me see if I can send the link. Hold on, give me a second, friends, and Quokkalings for that matter. Okay, so let's get to camp. Let's say, so Mr. Waff says, was first people in your shell never asked that, lol. Wait, do you know what a quokka is? Wait, Quokkalings, who in here knows what a quokka is, or... Okay, wait, hold on. Let me clarify first. Quokkaling is a combination of quokka, which you guys, I think, hopefully should know. And then, well, funny enough, Zerglings. I like StarCraft too. And so for some reason I pictured you guys being a mass like swarm of, well, quokkas, so it kind of became a quokkaling. Look, if you guys come up with a better fan name for yourselves, you are absolutely welcome to pitch it. We can change it up. For now, it's gonna be quokkaling though. Let's see. Ovala says, "Here we go." It shows up. This should be fun. You seem like lovely people. Probably too late to rename yourself, but yeah, definitely Hololive takes the top spots. Indeed. Wait, was her last name or first name? Oh, her last name wasn't Nanashi, I guess. Okay. Up we go through the stinky tomb maze before we drop down, and hopefully we don't get aggroed on the bottom there. I think those bats are still pretty high level. Commonish name, I believe. It's possible. Well, to be fair, so there are Nanashis in movies that I've seen, anime in particular. It just means nameless, right? I couldn't really, like, real talk, I couldn't really think of a name for myself. So I thought Nanashi, from what I saw from the movies, would be kind of appropriate. Then after that, I figured out that Mume also had Nanashi in her name. And it checks out, right? Mume is also another way of saying no name. So it was the same as Nanashi. So it all checks out. Let's see. 68 mind plus 10 divine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure mine's decently up there. Let's see, 69 plus 13. You know what? I could probably sit here and sneak. Probably sneak them on the way down, otherwise they might get an errant bat or here or there. No one likes bats, right? Actually, that's not true. Bats, wait, I shouldn't say that. Bats are actually pretty cute. Recently I had the opportunity to see a bat like up close, and it was really cute. Except these bats. These bats might be a little scary. That might be why. Let's wait for them to come down. We can sneak them and then we're good to go. Let's see, mush pot 2. Very nice. Wait, where did my soup go? Oh, there it is. Is this the right soup? Huh. I could have sworn the MP recovered was a lot more last time. I guess we'll find out. Father Niccolo, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Sorry we couldn't do the traditional party, but at least you'll see hopefully your boy, your boy come up to level 75 today. That'd be exciting, right? Right? Assuming our party goes well, and I'm pretty sure it does. Everyone sounds like they have an idea of what's happening. So just waiting on I think Va to come down here. I think Va can't sneak, right? Or can they? Okay, so in that case, we're free to go. Let's see. Father Nicholas says goblin mush pots are the go-to food choice for White Mage burns. Oh, did I get the wrong? Oh, I guess witch stew is kind of for... The witch soup is kind of more for, what's it called? For traditional parties, huh? Not really the burns, because I think you're right. The mush pots, don't they give, like, a ton of mind? I think that's what it was. It's okay. We have the soup already, so I guess... I mean, it's for 4 hours. That should work. Also, no problem. Godspeed. Thank you. You as well. Let me know when you find a party, because I will cheer you on from here. I hope it goes well. Let's see. Should be underground in 2 minutes. Laundry? Oh, you're lagging behind because you're grabbing laundry. Okay, I gotcha. Plus 10 mine for mush. Oh, it's... Oh, 10? 10 is... Wow, that's significant. Maybe I should have... Because I know it's cheaper, right? I think it's cheaper than the witch stew, so... I'm just so used to it after Asvik, one of our link shell mates, told me about it because it just seems so good. Plus 2 healing, 4 hours, plus 2 mind, minus 2 enmity because I seem to always pull it whenever I'm pulling or while I'm doing burn parties. I seem to be pulling hate a lot. That should be okay. I think it's fine. The paladin will save me, I think, right? You'll save me from you'll save me from certain doom. Doom bad, last I checked. You kid Vanna and the deal is what is that? Is that like the equivalent of Grubhub here in Vana'diel? That's amazing if so. Vana'diel. Nah, it's okay. We already have the stew. We already paid 10k for it, so might as well use it. Get our money's worth. Ideally for the next 3 to 4 hours. If we somehow hit that level prior. Oh my gosh, wait, I just noticed our sneaking is... That was spooky. I would have died right there. Even they just got ganked. Let me tractor you. Can I tractor you? That's kind of close to here. I think the others got it just in case. Oh shoot, what's happening here? Okay, so let's see here. First off, let's get this out of here. Can we get him from here? Let's sneak ourselves first before anything bad happens. Okay, that's one tractor. Thank goodness for tractor. Tractor helps so much. That should do it. Slight delay in the start of the party, it seems. We got a fatality. Unfortunately, it happens. Let's see. Watch your sneak with our re-raise 2. This is camp. Indeed, this is camp. We're fine. It's just I wasn't ready to cast anything yet. I kind of maybe a bit of panic, but we're okay. Look, they're fine. They're gonna come up. It's gonna be fantastic. They're alive. I'm gonna cast re-raise ASAP before anything bad happens. That way we can at least raise everyone if anything goes wrong. Did I not sit that on? Why didn't I sit that on? Okay. Let's see. There's one skeleton here that'll occasionally pop up in the high ground. Indeed. I've been victim to that darn skeleton every so while, and it's the worst thing ever. But at the very least, it's not very common. It doesn't seem to happen very commonly, at least. So, should be okay. Everyone's here too, so it's just a matter of getting on time. Or not getting on time. A matter of time because our is that our White Mage or our Summoner? One of our teammates has to rest up. So. One second, that. We'll be ready for that? Yes, indeed. I am. I've been here now enough to know that whenever that skeleton pops up, it's kind of mean, kind of terrible. Hate it when it happens, but at least usually it's when it's between a resting period. So if it does happen, we're just ready, typically. Okay. I think we're actually pretty good, right? From what I can tell, we're pretty good. Let's figure out some order. Okay, sweet. You know, actually, I can probably... No one tossed the... Oh, well, okay, no, we can't do the protector yet. Down goes the mush pot then, indeed. Sink here. Okay, and away we go. Hopefully everything turns out well here. I'm gonna eat this soup. Oh shoot, it's... Wait, does double refresh work? Does the Leviathan refresh work with water? If I drink the water? I actually don't remember. I know I have to get my MP down to a certain amount to do that though. No, it doesn't work? Okay, good thing I didn't drink it then. And jump for excitement there. Alright, let's get this EXP, lads and gents and ladies and friends. All friends. Okay, and a big hit. Very nice. 22k left. It will cancel it. Okay. Well, it's a very good thing I didn't drink that then. That would have been really awkward. Vaughn says 1.1k for me. Not bad for Paladin, indeed. The nice thing about this burn party too is that if you need a slot for a white mage, paladin typically still works for the most part. It might be a little less damage depending on their build, but for the most part, usually it's still just as effective. And then there's a secondary effect there where you have a tank too. In the worst case, something happens, maybe they could flash it onto them, and that's really, you know, kind of helpful in some cases. But yeah, Richie Narf, I hope you're watching. This is it. This is the White Mage burn. It's not the most exciting thing, I will say, but it does bring in the EXP, and the EXP is fat. Just once the second one goes out, everyone starts casting Vanish 3, and then Holy to finish it off, and then big booms. And it's dead. Good times. Oh, we got 2 Tarus today. No sacrificing, friends. They are friendly potats. We protect the potats here. They are friend, not food. When did this become a thing? Why do people keep like? Why do people like keep saying sacrifice the Tarus or the Lalafels, or eat the Lalafels, eat the Tarus? They're cute, they're friendly, they're friends. Taru supremacy, nice. What do you Kerbin in 50s? Let's see. Yeah, there's some places, there's some tunnels where that works. I think it was Koroloka or one of the others. Underneath the castle in Sandy works too. Oops, that's Link Shell. Let's see. Richie Nar says, looks really fun. Thanks. No worries. Now you know how to do it. You just have to have 2 summoners and a bunch of white mages, and then you're good to go. It's really fun. You know what? We could probably devote our... What did I just cast? I hope I didn't cast something stupid. I think I might have cast a teleport there by accident. Hopefully not. And I might have started a bit early. But I think we're fine. Yeah, big booms. Mr. Shasta, welcome back to the stream. Tarus equal emergency food. No, Taru friends. Not you guys are the same size as them. You Quokkalings are the same size as the Tarus. They're not. You're not food. Neither are they. Yeah, it is really fun though, bitch. You know, if you get the party going, there's big booms, big light booms, and then they dead, and then everything is great. Torwaki says Tarus are secretly filled of evil. Are they? Though, to be fair, the majority of the Tarus that we ever deal with in 11, I guess, are pretty rambunctious. The number one being Shintoto. Shintoto is the epitome of rambunctiousness. But she's a legend. Let's see. Mr. Shasta says all races are emergency food if the situation is dire enough. That's a fair point. Why does it have to just be the Tarus? So yeah, when sometimes that happens, when like it gets stunned or something happens, usually it's okay. We just have to, thankfully, since they are undead, all we have to do is just blast them with more light magic than usual, and that'll do it. Let's see. R says, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know why people keep saying they're food. They're not food. They're friends. Dark Squall says, Ravunction. Oh, first of all, welcome back, Dark Squall. Number 2, Dark Squall says, Ravunctious makes great kindling. I don't know about that. Last time I checked, some good charcoal is good kindling for some good barbecue. We don't need taros for that. In fact, the taros can eat with us. Not like everything's great. Okay. Let's drop a silence just in case. I guess we have to blast it then. So sometimes when that's the only downside to these sorcerers, they sometimes sleep or stun the summons, which is kind of awkward because then they can't do their blood pack stuff. So as long as we just blast it after, it's okay. And at 69, we should be at a pretty nice level for this to work still. So. Rather than yesterday, we were playing around 65, 66 level. So, bit Torwalky. Why isn't my devotion working? There we go. Why didn't it work earlier? This is still good though. Dark Squall says they're like Teemo, light on fire. No, Teemo friend. Okay, wait. Actually, wait. Teemo might be an exception because ever face a Teemo in League, the pit of rage that I keep deep down inside my body starts to well up sometimes. No, it's not true. Teemo's fun. Teemo's cute. Except, you know what? No, that's also not true. The more that I think about it, the worse it gets. Now I'm getting PTSD of like mushrooms blowing me up on a way back to base. Oh, speaking of League, actually, so there's some good news on that front. So for those who were here, for those who were here for the longest, or for a longer time, I guess, I enjoy League, and I was actually trying to set up a. I was trying to set up a Valorant stream recently because I wanted to play both, and I got tagged to bear thankfully for Valorant, but that's another story. Some good news on that front though, because funny enough, I was thinking about streaming it again, and previously the reason why we couldn't stream it is because OBS and Riot Games, in particular their anti-cheat system, which is called Vanguard, had a problem. From what I understand it to be, there was a problem with OBS and Vanguard shaking hands, so to speak, with a security certificate. One was outdated and didn't work, so they had to kind of figure out this situation with that certificate for the last 6 months. But from what I hear, the good news is that from what I hear, they recently published a beta version, I think roughly 3-4 days ago, of the new OBS that does have the new cert that works. So actually, funny enough, after stream, I think that was kind of one of my priorities. I wanted to update my OBS into that beta version to see if it works again. But the good news for that is if it does work, that means we can start playing League and Valorant again. So that should be pretty exciting, and I can stream it for you guys too. That's the Teemo's actually saying, Mr. Shasta says. That's probably true, honestly. I believe it. They say the base skin is actually just a facade. Devil Teemo's the real face of Teemo. Honestly, sometimes it feels like that too, doesn't it? there's so many times where I just want to have a normal top lane experience, play a bruiser, you know, have fun, and then suddenly on the opposite team I'm dealing with Teemo. then I lose it for a bit. Unless the Teemo's bad, then you know that works out for us. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about it more and more. Teemo is incredibly annoying to deal with the champions I play for the most part, with the exception of maybe Malphite and maybe Singe nowadays. Because I play Mbessa top. Recently I've tried to pick up Set a little. What else did I play top recently? There was some Jax play too, and he auto attacks a lot, so you know that's terrible with Teemo. Yorick I also play, but thankfully if you just land the E, the shadow blob, at least that kind of overwrites the issue with the blind, I guess. Can't wait to play again. I've been playing on the side actually because there's a skin that I want. That's part of the current battle pass, which is a Spirit Blossom Lux skin. And you know me, I'm a big fan of Lux. So I really enjoy having that skin. Funny enough, the same issue is happening to me where since I was kind of deprived of my current league status because I can't really exactly stream it at the moment. I've been trying to pick up Wild Rift, and Wild Rift's actually a lot of fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's I don't have any of the skins and stuff that I like to play, which includes all the Lux skins. And by the way, I'm also kind of sad that the Wild Rift skins always look so much nicer than the current base game ones. Like when you choose your champion, they have a little screen for them to emote and do stuff in. It's really cute, and the models look real nice. But we can't get that in this game. And in this game, in regular League of Legends, I can't have Crystal, Rose, Lux. So you know that's the big sad. So I'm working right now to try to get it in at least in my Wild Rift game. Let's see. Dark Squall says, I finally found a small furry creature not as willing to sacrifice. I wouldn't say sacrifice. It's not. Yeah, I wouldn't sacrifice Teemo. Teemo's cute. Teemo, just like the rest, doesn't deserve to get cooked. He can't help that his moveset is very, very obnoxious and annoying to deal with. Is that really his fault? I don't think it is. Oh, bless the EXP. It's climbing. I should stop looking at it because there's a certain point when you're leveling in this game where you kind of just clear your mind and you just don't think about leveling for a bit. You just kind of enjoy the process, make sure you're there on time for nukes and you're good. And the more that I look at my EXP, the more I get antsy, like, oh my gosh, I want that level to come. So you know what? I'm going to stop looking at my status. We're just going to level as much as we can. Enjoy our company today. Have fun. Let's see, Vaughn, welcome to the stream. Nice seeing you. Thanks for popping in. Let's see. I'm in this party and decided to tune into the live stream. Why are we trying to cook everything? Well, first off, I am a cook after all, so the question of cooking does come naturally on the stream. Second of all, welcome to the stream, my goob. Welcome to the Quokkalings squad. We chill here. We're chill for the most part here, I'll say right now, because apparently the other Quokkalings want to cook everything, including the Tarus. Which, I'm telling them right now, Tarus are friends, not food, so... I probably shouldn't be casting this while the burning is coming out, but... Thankfully, we're all 69, so this should still kind of nuke. Yep, okay, we're fine. Uncle got that party. Yippee! Nice. Best of EXP to you, I believe. You guys got this. Vaughn, are you a cooking fan, or do you like cooking, or do you like eating? Either way, it's fine, really. What's your favorite type of food? We're trying to figure out things. You know what? Right now, I'm trying to distract the other Quokkalings from the fact that they want to cook tarus right now, and we want to try to make something else. So give us something to talk about that's not taru to eat. Why you guys want to cook the tarus? They're so cute. And again, Quokkalings, you guys are the same exact size and rambunctiousness as them. Like, we're not gonna cook you guys either. Let's see, not tarus, indeed, not tarus. Taru's friends. Same with Lalafels. Oh, you know what? Right now I'm kind of thinking of... I don't know why. During streams, recently, I've just been getting hungry. I think it's because we talk about food all the time, but which is not bad. But I just starting to get... I don't know why. It's just I get hungry. Because now I'm thinking about, like, Korean barbecue again. And that sounds really yummy right now. Father Nicholas says Galkan sausage. No, no, no. That's just sausage made the Galka way. It's probably involves some sheep somewhere here or there from Selbina. It's great. Vaughn says panko chicken and arugula strawberry, sunflower and radish salad for dinner. Oh, is that what you got for dinner today? Dang, that sounds delicious. Nice, nice, nice. Panko chicken's yummy. I could go for that too right now, honestly. Same with the salad. Speaking of, I know I mentioned it just the stream yesterday. Oh, Sunday, sorry, excuse me. The stream Sunday. But I really do want to figure out the cooking stream at some point soon. I'm not sure when it'll happen yet, but please keep an eye out for the next live stream for cooking, because I would very much like to keep that going. And you know, it is kind of supposed to be one of the bigger draws of my channel, right? So I should probably get to doing that more. Father Nicholas says, I had K-pot, a Korean hot pot on Friday to celebrate my new car. Wow, those are both very nice things. Big congrats on the car. And yippee on the K-pot. K-pot's yummy. Recently, I had a Korean hot pot that had like the normal spices in it, and then also had like miso, and it was like, it was really interesting. It was the right combination of like earthy with the herbs that was in it, so delicious. Speaking of which, Vaughn and anyone else new to the channel popping in, for those who don't know, I was a professional chef for a decent amount of time, and right now I'm back into IT. Prior to that, I was also into IT, but cooking is my hobby and my passion, so I had to leave the cooking job though, because frankly it was kind of a financial thing. It wasn't quite making the bills that IT was, so I did have to leave it for that, but it's good. It's fine. Learn how to make some awesome dishes. Got to practice my sushi skills. It was good. Ooh, some earth crystals. That's good for selling for 1.3k. It's not very much gil, but it adds up, you know. 10 of those is a soup, so you know. I'm gonna do stone skin and refresh. White Mage, banish 3, and holy is enough. Let's see. Let's toss this on. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see. Vaughn says, oh, sorry, hold on. Let's focus on this one first before we continue our conversation here. Aw, the fat damage. Get purified. Altana be praised. Vaughn says, good for you. I'm a, I guess that is like Fang, right? I guess I was gonna say Fong for some reason. Alright, I was gonna say the whole thing, F-A-A-N-G. I think you just say Fang, right? Fang employee, so I understand leaving for money. Yeah, It was kind of a hard decision. I really wanted to keep going, but it just wasn't adding up, sadly. And then where I live, rent is relatively expensive, so getting all that to work meant I had to go back to IT, which is okay. I still love IT. It's not like I hate it or anything. That's asleep. That's unfortunate. We should probably blast this. Uh-oh. Apparently OBS disconnected for a second. Hopefully it's not continuing, because it looks like it reconnected here on my side. Let me know if anything goes weirdly, friends, because sometimes those weird disconnects happen and I need to adjust things if that happens. Okay, let's see. Stupid sleep in your stream span. Awesome, thank you. Okay. Daryl, welcome back to the stream. Nanashi, let's go. Let's go. Hey man, how's it going? Hope you're having fun. Lone Packs, also welcome to the stream. Nanashi, hello, hello. We're just doing some partying, getting some levels. Hopefully one level, actually. The biggest thing is we need one level because I want to max out my job today. Hopefully it gets there. But yes, welcome, welcome. How's everything going? Hope everything's going well. Mr. Shasta says, what is FANG? Isn't FANG supposed to be like the big 5 companies? So like Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, I think. So what I assume is Vana is working on one of those companies, and the funding's good, so I hope I can work for one of those companies one day. And if anything, it'd probably be, if I had to guess with how my current career is going. That being said, like, I currently enjoy where I'm working, very much so. But if it did happen, it probably would be, I'd imagine it'd be Amazon, because I have a pretty decent handle on AWS. Which is, for those who don't know, that's like their online clouding computing systems. So like you create servers and stuff online. Let's see. Vahan says people tend to work for larger firms due to large funding, even if they may otherwise want to do something else. That's kind of the gist of it, right? That's unfortunate, but it is what it is at the moment. Which is why I'm happy you guys are also here, by the way. Like, super happy that you're supporting, because each subscribe, each like, it really helps the channel, and I actually really do want to do this as far as making it a kind of a professional thing. I don't know if I could do it full time. I will say I have been applying to different not in recent time, but prior to my new job, I was applying to several other agencies for VTubing. I can't say which, because, you know, NDA, privacy, that kind of thing. But if anything, I really want this channel to grow eventually, so that I can hopefully join one of those one day, because it seems like it'd be fun. The communities they have there, for the most part, most of the talents that are out there too seem very nice and friendly, and I would love to become friends with them, play games with them too. Who knows, right? But since you guys are here, it's really helping, because I don't know, not all of you may know, but to get certain things working on your channel, let's take for example my current milestone, which is 500 subscribers and I believe 3,000 public watch hours. That unlocks super chats and subscriptions and emotes on the channel. which is funny enough. The one I really kind of I really want right now is just the emotes, so I can give you guys funny things to play with in the chat. But yeah, we're close to that goal at the moment, which I'm really thankful for. The next one being, I think it was 1,000 subscribers, and then 1,000 subscribers, and I think 4,000 watch hours, which isn't much further than the first goal. Now that the channel's growing a little bit here, which is awesome. Just a slowly but surely thing, you know. And I've been at this for about a year, maybe on and off, maybe not as consistently as I was at or doing right now, but it's getting there, you know. And if anything, I mentioned that I do currently really like enjoy my current job. If doing this full time wasn't an option, I honestly would be just as happy doing this on the side with my other job as my main job. Oh, someone got a merit point. Yippee! Let's go. Okay, someone got a merit point. That's a good sign. We're getting there. I keep saying I'm gonna stop looking at my status, but I just keep looking at it because I want it to go up. And having a page right now would be so nice. But yeah, the thing is, when you work for a larger firm too, you have a bit of a, I don't know, you feel a bit more secure, right? You feel a bit more secure because you have a backing of some sort of bigger company that lets you feel more confident about doing other things. Well, that's how I look at it at the moment too, so it'd be like that right now. Vaughn says, I think it's Vaughn, right? I'm just gonna say Vaughn. Vaughn says large firms are laying off people all the time. It's true. It looks good on the resume though. That's also true. Getting that little bit time with them, if it's just a little, I think looks really good on the resume. So, or at least it feels like it. For real right now, there's a lot of layoffs out there, and it's kind of sad to see. I know there's some of my friends are trying to look at the job market right now because they, funny enough, absolutely do not like where they're working currently. But looking around, it's really hard for them to find a place because everyone's not really hiring at the moment, which is a bummer. So I'm hoping eventually that changes sometime soon, but who knows, right? Funny enough, that's also kind of why I hate to say it, because I want to, because that was kind of my whole thing during college, having a game dev minor and all that. I'm kind of maybe not relieved. Actually, no, relieved is part of it, I guess. I feel like I maybe dodged the bullet. I maybe dodged the bullet doing just regular comp sci and like starting IT stuff versus going to a game company and doing the same thing, because a lot of game companies right now are also laying off. Very much so. I'm sure you heard of them. Like, I think Blizzard did layoffs, Riot did layoffs, EA did layoffs. Everyone's doing layoffs, and it's unfortunate that that's the case. That's what's happening with game dev companies at the moment, or at least the bigger ones. Let's see. Towaki says you needed to work for a cybersecurity company. That, you know, honestly, that was a path I was looking at as well. I'd have to. I need to kind of get into it first. I need to, because I do kind of. I have kind of touched it previously, but I need to kind of expand on it more to kind of feel comfortable putting myself out there, you know. Cybersecurity would be interesting though. A lot of responsibility, but it seems like it'd be fun and, you know, keep me busy. And also I hear there's a decent amount of money to be made there too, so who knows. Mr. Saucy says IT in general has really gone tough as an employment market. It is, because I don't know if it's because there's so many, because within the last, I guess, 20-30 years, 20 years ago, maybe it seemed like a great place to choose and go into because I guess computers and that kind of the rise of that kind of technology was kind of becoming a big thing. So IT and coding, programming, that kind of thing became the thing everyone looked at, right? But now everyone's also here. Oh, that's a Firaga. I'm gonna stand over here just in case. Oh, someone got a silence. Okay. Dang, Mia, I see you. That was beautiful. That was a nice silence. These things are melting. This is nice. I'm a fan of this. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people. I mean, the weird thing is, I think people are looking for IT specialists still. Like, I see when I was doing my recent job search, there was actually quite a few jobs sitting out there, but it seems. Oh, hi. It seems that I don't know, it seems like places are looking for a lot more experience than they really should be looking for. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. Like, it's that weird situation, at least when I was interviewing and stuff, it seemed to be the case where companies, it's like what you hear, right? Companies are looking for people with 10 to 15 years experience for a, I don't know, senior, not senior, a junior position or like something. And this doesn't make sense, right? So, I don't know. It's a weird thing that's happening as far as the IT situation goes. I wonder if skeletons would make good. Oh wait, no, that's terrible. No, I just remember what skeletons are. Never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if skeletons make good soup, like good bone soup, but then I realized that's just magic human bones, or maybe any sort of skeleton really. At this point, it could be a Mithra, it could be a Elven. They're kind of tall. They're kind of tall for Lala, or Taru. So I don't think they're Taru skeletons. Yeah, no bone soup here, please. Let's stick to traditional meats and foods, or bone soup for, like, I don't know, duck bones or chicken bones. Ooh, soup sounds nice too, actually, right now. Oh, that was the first call. Oopsies. I think I got confused there. It's okay. Yeah, it's what it is at the moment, but if anything, that's why I'm really hoping and really encouraged by you guys, by the way, because you guys are here all the time to watch and chill with me. Encouraged to bring this to not a higher spot. I want to grow the channel so that I can, make this something I can do on the side that I really enjoy. I love playing games. I love cooking, and also be able to, financially stay stable on the other side. So here's hoping. It all works out for all of us. That'd be nice, right? All of us get our dreams and hopes and dreams, like, successfully. And if anyone needs catering, let me know. I got you. Oh, speaking of catering, I had a fun idea that I kind of want to do. It's really dependent on how the situation goes for Offkai. But I'm kind of tempted to bring my catering stuff with me. So I do catering with crepes once in a while. And it'd be fun to bring the pan and some ingredients, make some dessert crepes somewhere in the local area of Offkai. So I can, host some VTubers and have fun, chat up with them if they're interested in talking, that kind of thing, It's kind of neat. Heya's killing in damage. Let's see, devotion off it is. Oh, congrats. Oh no, I leveled Bond says. I think that's because the EXP is going to be a little weirder after this. These are all level 80 and stuff still. That should be okay. Should be fine. Yeah, it should be. A tiny bit worse, if even, because most of these still register as like very tough, incredibly tough. I think so. I don't see this being a problem. I don't think. Yeah, in fact, the Spartoid warriors are still incredibly tough, so it should be okay. Nice, nice, nice. While we're here on the topic, actually, I'm also kind of curious. For everyone in the chat, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm curious, what do you guys do for a living? I saw a fun video recently where someone went up to cosplayers and asked like what they do for a living outside of cosplay, and the answers were kind of fun to hear. Like some worked for NASA as like scientists. Some like are just some are engineers, some are cooks. I think one of them was a teacher. It was really cool to hear. Let's see, air traffic not control flight data. Oh, okay, very cool. That's awesome. Mr. Shasta says cloud and collaboration IT systems admin. Noise. Very cool. Father Nicholas is a government contractor. Ah, okay. Sounds like you're a super spy from what I understand. Are you part of Kingsman? Wait, that's British. That's cool though. Amazing. Like that. This is also just kind of further cementing like my interest in this, because everyone has there's a lot of interesting people with like interesting jobs out there. Torwaki says they're a systems architect with a cyber security company. That's amazing too. Dang. You guys are really working some really interesting jobs out there. That's awesome. I was actually about to say mine, but I figured probably for the sake of like not doxing myself and all that, I probably shouldn't say what it is, but it is almost certainly in an IT field. Mr. also says, "Dear God, it's Jason Bourne." Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne. Father Niccolo / Uncle is Jason Bourne, and he's a ranger in game. It makes total sense. Systems architect too. Actually, funny enough, for Dark Squad talking about like aviation, I don't know why, but for some reason, some part of me also wanted to give becoming a pilot a try, but I feel like that's I might be a bit late for that, if anything. Because I imagine, there's a school, right? You have to learn how to fly whatever planes you wanted to fly, and then just getting a license. Finding someone who has a plane that will be willing to teach you to learn how to fly a plane. I imagine it'd take a decent amount of time to learn how to be a pilot. I don't know how their hours. You know what? I'm kind of curious now too how their hours work as a pilot. Because do you just take flights and commissions when you feel like you want to fly, and then that's the money you make, and then or is it a salary thing? And then if that's the case, like if it's a commission thing where you take flights, then does that mean once you're done with your commission, you're free to like hang out and stay in the places you fly to? That's kind of fun. Father Nicholas says, y'all thinking way too exciting. You're Jason Bourne. You can't lie to us. You're Jason Bourne at this point. Wow, Jason Bourne watches my stream. That's amazing. Please don't kill me. Dang, you guys have really interesting jobs though. That's awesome. Father Nicola, can you can you send me a jetpack? I wanna fly on a jetpack. I feel like the jetpacks are kind of a hard thing to manage and get working, but I know there's those aqua jet things you see in like near beaches where you can kind of strap on a water jetpack and that lets you fly around for a bit, which is kind of fun. Let's see. Father Nicholas says, I previously worked for a regional EMS company and they had a pilot on standby. Oh, they just have them just kind of chilling there for like on-call needs, I guess. Interesting though. I wonder, now I'm kind of curious. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up while we're resting too. Let's see. How do you become a pilot? Well, there's definitely Google answers for this, but I don't know if they're actually right. Here's the thing though, I'm pretty kind of committed to cooking and IT at this point, and if anything, I would very much like to make the VTubing thing a professional thing for now. That seems the most exciting to me, so I'm hoping that becomes a thing for me, at least on here at least. Let's see, Father Nicholas says, yeah, if a patient needs to get flown to a distant hospital or something. That checks out. That's awesome. ¿Por qué no los dos? Become a VTuber and a pilot? Wow, wait, I can change my shtick. I'm not gonna be a cooking VTuber anymore. I'll be a pilot VTuber. I feel like that'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? I would watch it. I'd watch a pilot VTuber. Let's do some flight simulator streams. Oh no, is this how it starts? Is this how my career as a pilot starts? You start first, we get flight simulator, then I get really into it, then I buy I'm gonna be one of those dudes with like the whole pilot setup in their room, in this really tiny apartment room, by the way. There was one time, I don't know where this was, I don't remember very much of it, but I do remember there was this place in Washington when I visited in elementary school. There was a, I think it had been like an aviation museum or something. You're able to jump into a cockpit simulation, and you can fly. You can fly. I think like a fighter. You can fly in like a fighter plane simulation, I guess. But since you're piloting it, you can also do like 360. So it was really funny because my friend and I think I was a gunner. I don't think I did most of the piloting, but my friend was the pilot, and he had no idea what he was doing. So the two of us were kind of like screaming, yeah, like ah, as we were trying to like hit on target, while he was piloting us and doing like 360s all over the place. We're upside down, like I think something like his wallet fell out of his pocket or something because it was like flying around the cockpit as he was doing like 360s. We were so fun. Really interesting. I wish I could find out where that was because that was a really fun thing to do as a kid. I don't know how we managed to do that, but it was really interesting. Let's see. Dark Squall says, I'll do air traffic control for your flight simulator. Oh, let's go. That'd be fun. Oh my gosh, that'd be really fun. You know, actually, that was another game. Not necessarily flight simulator, but recent recently I wanted to play the Ace Combat games again. Like, as a kid, I played some of the earlier Ace Combats, and those were really fun. And I hadn't touched like kind of the mid games, like 4 or 5 or something. But now I think 7 is out now, and I haven't been able to give it a try yet. But I remember the early stories of Ace Combat were pretty fun, and playing the game was also really fun. So that's also on the docket, funny enough. How long does it take to become a pilot? I wonder. I suspect there's a lot of school involved. My devotion already up. Oh, so it is. Nice. Yes, very good. We're climbing, friends. Cure for 82 damage. That's okay, that's still damage. Still got him. Sometimes the range of damage you do kind of varies on these things too, so especially with healing and divine magic, so I wouldn't be too worried. Very nice. I'm wondering if we can pick up lemurs. I have a feeling people aren't pulling lemurs for a reason. But if we somehow run out, I guess that's an issue. Boss says 300 plus per mob on the high chains. EXP is fine. Yeah, I think it's alright. I think we're doing just fine, EXP wise. It would be a lot more if it was 65, 66, but there's just a lot more risk involved in that, so I think we're just chilling here, having fun. I don't want to make some cup noodles. I have a bowl actually just sitting down there. I probably could. Noise. The Skelly's got nothing on us. White Mage burn is fun, as you can see. You know what, Father Niccolo? From now on, I'm calling you Jason Bourne. After this conversation. Who would win in a fight? Jason Bourne or John Wick? I feel like I'm more inclined to say John Wick would win. But that's also partly because I love Keanu and he's awesome. I think it's in part of that. Oh, it's a miss. Nuke it. Oh, congrats. There's another mirror point over there. Look at that. Looks so good. Everyone's doing great. Let's see here. No one has an answer for that? Is it because the answer is too... We have no idea what kind of answer we can give for that question? Moss says, at least you don't really have to run as a summoner in Cureburn versus Black Mage Burn. I guess that's true. Black Mage Burn crabs sometimes it's a competition, toxic competition for crabs. It is. I've been there. I know for sure. At least for us, it's just skeletons for the most part. I'm fine with skeletons. They're weak to everything we have, right? So I'll take it. Let's see here. Sorry, I keep looking around. I'm trying to find my cup noodle. I'm wondering if I should make it somewhere in the mix here. Comes the paunch. The second one. Yay! Going good. Let's see. You guys gotta get a rip. Gotta head to Dinah. Aww. Okay, let me see what I can do. The Bussy was, I think, our white. What are our white mages? The summoner. Okay, we need to find another summoner then. And this is 67. That could work. Okay. Let's see if Lord replies. If they do, then we got this party going still. I'm convinced I'm gonna try to stay here as long as I can, so I can at least hit 75 today. 10k. Oh, okay, let's go. Okay, sweet. So okay, I think we're still going. It looks to be good. Pretty Puffer Penguin. I think I haven't seen you today, so welcome back if so. How close are you to 75? I think 10k. Yeah, literally 10k away. So not too far actually. I'm excited. We're almost there. Oopsies, I started early. Yeah, it's okay. We're fine. They're not Taro. They can't come. Yeah, of course they can come. We accept everyone here. Nice, you can do it. I hope so. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I think we could do it, especially with the burn today. I think we were 20k when we started, so we've been making good time. And well, to be fair, there was a bit of EXP banned there, but now that I don't have any charges, it's all there now. Too bad it didn't come a little bit earlier. They could have joined us again. They were part of my party yesterday. Good times. Yeah, they get a break from cure burn anyways before you start seeing skeletons in your sleep. Ooh. Those skeletons, man, they come up in your dreams. As a paladin, I've already decided how this is how I'm gonna do my last 5 levels. See, our devotion's up, so we can toss that on. Walkie. Okay. Though I am getting a tiny bit hungry, so I'm gonna grab a cookie. A box of cookies here. We'll hopefully stave off my hunger for a little bit. If there's a break somewhere in the middle, maybe I'll make some instant noodles real quick. Honestly, the quickest thing I can do at this moment. I probably could cook something a little bit bigger if I really wanted to, but I'm kind of dialed in. I want to get to 75 today, so if I cook something, it's gonna be real quick today. Oh no, Mia, here, take this. Yippee! Oh shoot, I still have 3 hours on my food. That's crazy. Let's see. Vaughn says, if you got a laptop, bring it to the kitchen and cook between pulls. We got a lot of downtime. I guess that's true, but this is actually my dedicated desktop we're playing on right now. So unfortunately, I cannot just bring it over to the kitchen as much as I would like to. It's okay though. I got cookies. The cookies will sustain me. Big wah. And if anything, if there is a small break somewhere in there for me boiling water, I probably could. In fact, even during the resting breaks, I could just run over there, turn on the hot water real quick, and then come back. So, well, it says, I guess you got that vtuberid thing too to worry about. Indeed, that's kind of the biggest problem I'm having right now with my kitchen. Previously, so for those who are new here, I actually moved relatively recently to a new apartment. Now, my previous apartment, I was very lucky in the sense that I had a kitchen bar. Very useful, especially for streaming stuff. But since I don't have that kitchen bar anymore, there's quite a bit less space to work with as far as setting up the cooking streams, which is why there's been a delay of me trying to pop in. Unfortunately, it is unfortunately how it is at the moment. I'm gonna have to work on getting that to work. But he has to go. Oh, Dank, I see you on the DM. Give me 1 second. Thank you for joining us. You're awesome. Let's see where our other guy is. Load is in zone, perfect. Let's see. Okay, so Dank, we have Dank here asking a question. For the FPS, there's an add-on called FPS. You can go to run it to 60 FPS. The textures, I believe there was either an add-on or a texture that you can set up in the yeah. If you're out there, Dank, I sent you an answer. Hopefully you can see it too. Contents, it looks like FPS 1 and Ashen Bubs textures. That's pretty much it. FPS 1 is what I'm running for the smoothness, and then the textures for the game, I believe, is Ashen Bubs textures. It's the one that was provided on the launcher, so it should be the same one. Let's welcome Lord, as they will be actually removing sync an issue. Yeah, that's what I figured. I remember, I think it was just mostly syncing. The autos will take off his sneak and whatnot, so that would be awkward. Oh, welcome back. I'm gonna take a bite of this cookie. Actually, wait, now would have been a great time to make that hot water, darn it. Actually, you know what? I think I will. Vaughn, since you've been in the chat and you can hear what I'm saying, I'm gonna make you a leader for now, if you don't mind. So that way you can sync us when you're ready. I'm gonna actually heat up some water for that the instant noodles. So give me a minute. Give me a minute, Jack. I'll be right back. Noodles. I haven't left. Gotta clean up a little. Really fast so I can drop said noodles in. almost back. It's heating up. Vaughn, if you're ready though, it looks like they're ready to level sync. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Just gotta wait for you. Done, friends. My noodles are heating up. Let's go. Okay. All right, should be good to go. Got some noodles on the side here. Munch on that every so while we play. Excuse me if this suddenly becomes a mukbang. I don't know if anyone wants to hear me eating, but that's gonna be what it is in a little bit here, which again, I apologize. I should probably toss re-raise just in case again. Because you never know. Okay, so I think we're good to go so far. Hope Dank Elf got my answer because oh, noise. I hope they got my answer because they never answered back, but I assume they did. So hopefully that helps them. Okay. Just sit down here while everyone's getting ready, I guess. One, two, three, 4, 5. We're waiting on 1. Six? No, 4. Who's missing here? Oh, it's the other summoner, I think. Oh no, they're here. Good for me because I also get to eat my noodles when they talk. I have this little Maruchan bowl of udon noodles. Not the healthiest thing, but we are on a grind today. Got a solid 9k left, so hopefully we get that today, and then we can start Dark Knight, which would be kind of fun. We have to be extra careful on silencing things too, I guess, while we're at it. Be careful of that Step Lord. Didn't work. Fine there though, it's fine. It looks like it didn't come out. This might be a macro thing for them. I'm sure they're talking it out right now, but I don't think the Burning Strike came out. Yeah, it looks like he's fixing it right now. Should be okay. Okay, so hopefully this next one should be okay. Warrior first here. Nice. There you go. There we go. Sounds good. Looks good. Be better now. It's the sorcerers I really have to worry about here. I gotta take a bite of my noodles. Noodles really nice for cold weather, especially since it's randomly raining today in my area. punch. Nice. Ah, there we go. The EXP is getting back up there. So, give me a second, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna kind of eat this first. I think just so I can focus on talking to you guys as soon as I'm done eating this. So, and for now, enjoy the leveling with amongst yourselves. I appreciate it. I'll be right here. Don't worry. I'll talk when I can. Okay, back to the noodles. Give me a second. Yummy. Speaking of noodles, I don't know if this is. Oh, we better watch out for that. Okay, I think we're fine. Speaking of noodles, I don't know if it's just an Asian thing because, well, I am partly Asian after all. I'm wondering, have any of you had the Indomie before? Indomie is a like instant noodle that comes from Indonesia. Really delicious, really easy to make. Classic Indonesian food. I'm curious if any of you have ever had it, because if you haven't, it's actually a lot more available than you might think in a good part of the States. If you get the chance, you go to an Asian market, see if you can pick up a pack of Indomie, because that stuff is really yummy, very versatile too. You can add anything to it, and it's pretty much good to go. You know what? I'm putting that as one of my goals, guys. One day, if I somehow get famous enough, I want to be endorsed by Indomie. That'd be amazing. Father Nicholas says, yeah, I got some for free for buying X amount at my local Asian market. Let's go. Have you had it? Have you tried it? You like it? I'm a fan. I like Indomie a lot. Saved me for a good chunk of my, first let's get Lord up. Saved me for a good chunk of my, college and middle school life. It's really easy to make. It was yummy. It's just good stuff. Father Nicholas says, yeah, it's delicious. Yippee! I'm glad. There's a lot of Indonesian food I'd like to share one day with y'all. You know what? Actually, funny enough, I don't think I've actually made anything Indonesian on my channel yet, which is kind of a travesty. I should fix that. Maybe we can make some satay. Satay is delicious. It's really good. It's like chicken skewers for the most part, most of the time. I guess the only downside for making satay at the moment is that I don't exactly have a grill. The grilling process is what makes it like really yummy. But I'm glad the Indomie is to your liking, though. The rest of you should try Indomie if you get the chance, because it's delicious. And speaking of noodles, I'm gonna eat more noodles. Give me a minute. If you get the chance, Father Niccolo, if you have any extra packs, you should try adding just like grill some chicken and then add it into there. It's a really quick way to add a protein to your noodles too. It's really good. Even better if you can make like an egg. Do like a half-boiled egg, toss it in there. Oh. Even better if you know how to poach it. Poached egg and Indomie, 10 out of 10. Oh, we're getting ganked. We're getting ganked. Okay. Hopefully the burner timer should be up pretty soon. Okay, there's a punch. Okay, we're actually good. Nice, 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 nice. Our 707 MP again, and then sit down and more noodle time. Thankfully, that timer isn't too long for the summoners. In case an aggro happens like that, we can just stick an Ifrit on them. That typically will be enough time. Nice job, everybody. All doing great. Another one. Here comes a burning strike. Thank goodness for skeletons. Thank the goodness for high level skeletons. Making everything a lot easier right now. Let me see. Yum, 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 yum. Oh. There's a skeleton. I was checking something. Bring in the skeletons. Cleanse it with light. Ooh. Voice. I think we were kind of clearing at the same speed and then at the same EXP level though, isn't it? Or is it a bit higher? I actually can't really tell. I think this is new music now that I think about it, isn't it? Because I don't think the original Repair's Tomb had a soundtrack to it, did it? I'm all for it too, though. I like hearing something new in the areas that were silent, you know? Oh, miracle. Yay, congrats, Maya. And Azric here. What's up, Azric? Okay. Azvic's on. That's fun. What's up, Azvic? Hope everything's going well. I don't know if you're on stream yet, but hello. Oh wait, am I not healing? Oh, time to go. Oh, Azvic is here. Hello. Hello, my friend. Yeah, you hear me in the link shell chat, but yes, we are almost there. Yesterday I did a bit of leveling on the side. Got an extra level in. With all of my EXP band and books. So here's hoping today I hit 75. I think we will. Uncle says regular party here. Probably not 75 for me. How's the party going, by the way? I hope it's going well. Oh. That was a bit scary, but it's okay. Worked out. Uncas is doing good. I'm 11% to 74. Oh, noise. Keep at it. Very, very good. Azvic says hit 43 early, or Paladin almost 44. Noise. Also very good. Glad to hear that's the case. Sentinel saves lives, indeed. I've said it before to other like burn parties, but straight up Paladin usually helps a lot too. Just in case something goes wrong, they can take it off, which is really nice. There's a good old Sentinel and Flash. Comes a punch. Do I have enough time for one ticket? Healing. Good EXPs. Back to my noodles. Also, Kamio, I was cutting my noodles. Today's grind day, so I gotta eat some instant noodles. Yum, 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 yum. Have some leftover tea. Azvic says, real gamer now with that diet and playing. Indeed, it's true. It's always been in my blood. It's just eventually I decided, you know what, it's enough. I wanted to cook like bigger and better things. But if we're on a mission right now, especially like right now, or want to hit 75 tonight, I'm willing to lose sleep. I'm willing to lose some parts of my diet. We're gonna go for it. The cup noodle is important. It is critical. But now that I've said that though, I think that was my last cup noodle that I have. So after that I'm in trouble. But it shouldn't be a trouble though. If I've managed to clear it today and managed to get 75, I can go back to, I can start being a Dark Knight, and I don't have to worry about the the diet as much because leveling is a lot faster, or not faster, but you can switch things up a little. Water Nicholas asks, "Are you drinking your gamer subs?" I'm not drinking my gamer subs. I probably should. My daily dose of Red Bull and 5-hour energy. Did I ever tell you guys once I had to study for a final, like during college, and during that period, there was a time where I was stuck where I had to finish a final paper. Then in the morning after, I had to finish that final paper, turn it in the next day by the end of night, but the next day also had 2 exams. So I had to study and cram for both of those as well, a review. So I did possibly one of the worst decisions of my life. I decided to say sleep isn't needed. We poggin. So I decided to mix a 5-hour energy into a sobe. I don't know if you guys still know what a sobe is, but a sobe is like a giant it has a lizard on it. It's a big energy drink. So I mixed a sobe and a 5-hour energy together, and I chugged it down. And that was easily the worst decision of my life, because as it turns out, the paper was actually a lot further in than I had anticipated, so I finished early there. And the original plan, if I did do that, was to sleep maybe like a few hours, then get to reviewing early morning before the tests. And yeah, I couldn't go back to sleep after that. So I just spent the whole time studying up to my tests the next morning, and stayed up the rest of the day. I can't tell you, my hands were shaking a good chunk of the time. Like, if I tried to go to, I tried to go to sleep, and it just wasn't happening. My body was far too awake for that to happen. There were some jitters. I'm pretty sure I could see into the atoms on my table or something at some point. So I passed the tests. I passed the paper. It worked out. It wasn't a very good experience. So if ever, don't ever mix a sobe and a 5-hour energy together and drink it. You're gonna have a bad time. I did it so you guys don't have to. Vaughn says leveling 100% is faster pre-62. It feels like it. Usually it is. 62 is like the halfway point or something to 75, which is brutal. And it is true. Vaughn says, I'm doing everything to 75 and only have Paladin 70, Monk 71, Sam 66, Thief 66, Dark 74 remaining. So I'm very familiar with the grind. Oh, you're really close done. Very nice. Richie Narf says the ends justify the meanings. It's true. I did pass. I got everything done. Everything was hunky-dory. Funny enough, I don't remember how I felt after the exams. I think I was done with the exams and I just went straight back to the dorms and I just crashed. I just went to bed, took a shower, went to bed, slept for a whole day or something. I bet that's probably what happened. I don't actually remember what happened after that. But it was worth it. I passed, so you know. Don't do it. Quokkalings, don't do it. It's not good for you. You're gonna go Noom. You're gonna be running across on top of the ceiling and the walls if you do that. So don't do it. I promise you it's not worth it. Just take a little bit at a time. I don't know why I did that. I could have just taken it a little bit at a time. Isn't that the whole spiel of 5-hour energy? It's like, if you don't need the whole thing, just take half of it. I don't know why I didn't think about that when I was... You know what? It was crunch time. It was finals and crunch time. That's probably why. Aspect says, but I want to be Spider-Man. I can't stop you from doing it. I will tell you that it's probably not recommended to do it. I can't stop you. But, If you want to be Spider-Man through energy drink, then you know what? All the power to you. Darksballs, it's okay. I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. Is it bad? Is it Holiday Inn that bad? I've heard stories. I've never done it myself, but I mean, I'm sure it varies between places, right? It can't be all of them. Can't be bad, right? Last I checked, they also had a pretty decent value too for some places as well. So if you really need a spot, that's the place. But I'm hearing, according to Doc Squall, it sounds like it's maybe not so good. I forgot about my noodles while we were talking. Hold on, let me take a bite. Dark Swall, I'll see your comment. Just give me a second here. Okay, let's see. Dark Swall says, there was a commercial a while ago. People... A while ago, people doing things they shouldn't do successfully became they stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. Ooh. That's not good. Soul says, no, respond now. No, I can't. I'm eating noodles. There's still noodles in my mouth right now. Getting everywhere when I talk. Have you guys ever tried like talking with your mouth actually legit full of food? Like, it takes effort, man. It takes it takes a bit of effort to really try not to have anything come out of your mouth while you're doing that. Oh, holy crap. You almost got, I think, crit hell slashed to like me. Let's see. Some of us have manners. This is true, but I have to also keep you guys entertained. So I sometimes have to make sacrifices to my chivalry and manners, my courtesy, etiquette stuff. All that to say, don't eat for your mouthful, friends. It's supposedly very rude. At least that's what I learned at school. Hazard says, sure. No. I try not to eat during streams because then I'd have trouble speaking to you guys while eating too, so I really try not to. Do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. I do it. I try not to eat and play at the same time and all that stuff. Balamir says, not bad, 51, 54 at our ending party. Oh, nice. Big rats. Nice. Oh, we're getting close, friends. It's the same thing that happened previously. You just kind of clear your mind and don't think about the XP for a while, suddenly you're catching up. Give me my noodles. Good noodles. Asvik says, and one day you will fight SL. SL? That's not absolute virtue. What's SL? Am I just forgetting what the abbreviation is? No, Shadow Lord. Yeah, well, Shadow Lord will have to happen, surely, right? If I don't do Shadow Lord, at some point. That's gonna be real awkward. I need it for a lot of different things. Too legit, welcome back. How did your party go? Hope you're doing well. How you hanging in there? Good XP? So far so good. I don't have a band. I used the one band at the start of the leveling today, and I think we were 20k when we started. We're almost there. With 2k left to hit 75. So dare I say we might actually make it today. Then I can start doing Dark Knight and other things on the side, or I can do other things too. I have no idea. I have the world's limitless. There's so much thing to do. I have to finish the last 4 primals as well for Summoner. I want to give the other side of this game to other people too, or one of them at least, because we haven't done tank yet, but I feel like it'd be fun to show the melee side of things and the damage dealing. So hopefully that pops up at some point here, ideally after today. I'm not too interested in getting the merits yet for the job, but if it pops up, I would not be opposed to doing it. So let's see. Legit says, "Oh yeah, I should unlock more to summon to like 3 or 4." You should. We can do it all together too. We just have. I think we need the. I think Anko had the paintbrush for. Was it Anko? For the paintbrush for Leviathan. So we just have to go when we're all available. But I still have Titan Greater Shiva so far, so I need Ifrit, Leviathan, Fenrir, Diabolos, and Ramu. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Diabolos, I think we have to get during after a certain point in the story, right? And then Fenrir, we just have to do everything all over again. Last I checked. And then we're gonna have to do everything all over again one more time to get our mitts, I think. Wait, she hit the silence. Nice. Let's see. Vaughn says yes, and you can't use mini forks. Mini fork warp to cheese. It is nerfed indeed. I mean, part of doing it is kind of the travel, right? So I don't mind traveling for the journey. It's just part of the game, right? I don't mind. So I will say having the mini tuning forks did make it a little easier to get there sometimes last time. Legit says, yeah, I don't want to touch my summoner until I have it all. Same. I want to have everything when I start at 1 this time around, because that lets me level them up at the same time and know what I have, right? That's what I think, at least. He just gets old after the 9th time, true. But yes, 11 is a walking simulator. It is indeed. But it's a walking simulator we all love, so I'm okay with this. Azric says earring mitts are in the temple. Okay, so we'll have to figure that out later too. At least with Dark Knight, I'm kind of already there already. All I have to do is get the absorb spells and some equipment for DPSing. I think that's it. So yeah, not too bad. Back to the noodles. Yippee! Gamer diet. I kind of want to make some tamago sometime soon too. Tamago's delicious. The only problem is eggs are kind of really expensive right now. Or at least last I checked, they were really expensive. Have to see if they're available. nice, very nice. Noodles. Let's see, Vaughn says $3 a dozen in Canada. Don't know if that's considered expensive or not. Well, in Canadian dollars, that's pretty good last I checked. Let me see what it is in the States right now. Yeah, no, that's a lot cheaper than it is in the States right now, for real though. Okay, so in the States, the average is around $7 per dozen, which is, again, bonkers. $3 a dozen in Canada is amazing. I think you should be happy with your eggs. Well, if you USD, yeah, unfortunately. So it is quite sad, but it is what it is. Ah, I dodged like a boss. Hold on, let me Kurog everybody. Let's see, Aspect says farmers market $3 to $5. It does vary. Farmers market does seem to sometimes have it a bit cheaper too, so it's really dependent on where you are. The average right now is around $67 though, Canada, and that's way too expensive for eggs. That's bonkers. Rip the cheap protein for real. It was all, I think it was I can't remember what it was exactly. I think it was was it a bird flu thing? Oh, I'm 75. Yippee! That's my first 75 on Nanashi. Let's go. Let's see, who got hurt just now? Was it me? Yeah, you take this. Yeah. Let's see. Litcha says, "I wonder. What are you wondering?" Richie says, "Grass." Thank you. I appreciate it. Ah, it's an alt indeed. Well, it's an alt. It's an alt, but I think, funny enough, I think my alt is actually past my main character at this point because I play this all the time. I'm playing on Nanashi all the time now. Yeah. What? You dodged it. No, try it again. Yeah. I put it on myself. Not right either. I'll take it. Thank you. Yippee! Now I guess I go to sleep, huh? Too Legit says, if I want to do a summon or drink this coffee and level more or something, then ah, okay. Sounds like you have a lot of things to do. A lot of things you want to do. I think you should decide what you want to do. Just don't drink sobe and 5-hour energy at the same time. Hey, everyone has the cool job emotes. I can't wait. I want more of them. Ooh. That's it. 10-hour energy and coffee. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's gonna be terrible. It's really bad. Actually, yeah. How does the merits work now then? I still have to get the entirety of this, huh? I have to get to 44,000. Once I get to 44,000, is getting merits cheaper? Like 10,000 or something? Or what? Let's see, what's the next goal then? That's a good question. Let's see, merits are 10k each. Oh, it's a no. You just have to talk to the Moogle next to Matt. Okay, gotcha. And they're 10k. Ah. Yeah, I think Dark Knight's gonna be next. That seems like it'd be fun to do. Let's see. Too Legit says, imagine at the end of the year, perhaps maybe semi sooner, you may see me with a math cap. I really hope so. That'd be really cool. But you have to choose XP or merits. Oh, I have to switch it. Okay, I see. I'll have to switch that later then. So just get a little buffer and then switch to... wait, what is it? Get a little buffer and then switch to merits for a bit, I guess is what it is, huh? Let's see. You can switch immediately after you're out of level sync. Ah, okay. Cool. Vaughn says, hold on, sorry. Okay, I just have to hear now. Vaughn says you probably want a buffer on White Mage first though, especially if you want to do some end game content. Oh, that's true. End game content, I forgot. That's kind of part of the goal of getting this all done. You know what? That's true. I do kind of want to do end game stuff sometime. Oh, I have Protect 5 and Shell 5 in my inventory too. That's fun. I can't wait for that. Too Legit says, also forgot to say congrats on your 75. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're 70 now, so you can actually start doing COPs and DMs. Fog. I'm so excited. I have to. We have unlocked a lot of things today, Quokkalings, and I'm excited. We're gonna get them all done hopefully soon. Let's see. Father Nicholas' status over merits. Oh, like stats, like buffs to your mind and everything. Is that what you mean? Vaughn says with re-raise 3, no need for full buffer though most of the time. Oh, that's true. It is true. Too Legit says COP and ZM will give you amazing 75 gear. I'm hoping for that. It would be very nice to have full proper gear for once at 75. Let's see. Menu status merits. Oh, I see. To turn it on or look at it. Let's see. Lostless says happy to do COP content with you. Yeah, it'll be fun. Why not? It'll be good. Oh, yes. And I can do this now. It's so fun to toss that on people. Okay, so menu, status, merits. But I can't do it right now because I have to turn it on, right? So I have to talk to the Moogle still. Cool though, good to know. And now, as in celebration, I can finish up these noodles. Ah, they're soggy. That's the worst type. No. My noodles. It's EXP mode, I think. Once you click merits, you need Moogle first, though. Yeah, so I remember that we do need to talk to the Moogle to activate it. So maybe after we finish the party here, we can go over there and get that done real quick. Yippee! We're 75. Let's go. Oh, so many more to go. But at least we finally made it on a healer for once on 75. You know, funny enough, I've always wanted to try Scholar in this game. I did get to play a little bit when it was out, when it first came out, but I never got to play more. We're not gonna get that until Wings, which is after Treasures, but who knows, right? It might be eventually coming out. It'd be nice. Let's see. Okay, we got Warrior to 10. I think I did that on the side so I can make sure. I did that when I was doing the Dark Knight quest, so at least that's ready for the dunes. Dark Knight is next, so is Samurai. Samurai we need to 10 because we want Dark Knight to be able to level with it eventually. Or rather, we want Samurai in total to be 37, so we can use it with Dark Knight eventually, I think is what it is. And then for Blue Mage, eventually we need to learn Ninja and Thief. So we got a whole lot of leveling to do, actually. Yay! Big damage. My remaining soup. How's a good bowl of noodles? Worthy of song. Let's see, it looks like an hour at most for most people here. I could still do an hour. I'll sleep a little later for these peeps. We did hit that level today, so I'm excited. We got one more. Not one more level. We're at the level now, finally, so. Let me see. $4.5K. Make sure you get a good buffer for that fresh 75 true. Yeah, roughly an hour should be okay, I think, if we were trying to go for buffer and also help out these people. I don't mind. Let's see, what should we do? So we should figure out what to do next, because we can kind of spread things out. We can, we can start leveling our Dark Knight and our Samurai. If we level up our Dark Knight / Samurai, we can also do the level, we can do CM and COP on the side for, you know, for content stuff too. I still have to beat the Shadow Lord. I know, Asvik was mentioning that earlier and some of the other Quokkalings. What else? I want to do chains. Do we have to do the Mayas? Oh, sorry, not the Mayas, the Craigs. Unlocking Sky. Unlocking Sky would be actually kind of important. Especially when we start doing Blue Mage. Because some of those spells come from some of those areas too. I think we're going to just do another hour here to get a little buffer for our White Mage. I think we should be good to go. I still have to level up my nice though. My hammer. A club. Club is what it was. Let's start to level up club. It's only at 183. I gotta fix that. Let's see. Vaughn says, just reach out if you need help with any of the missions. I can come any job. Free hap. Free hap is kind of nice, to be honest. I want to be able to start doing that too, because getting the hap is pretty useful as far as leveling goes too. Can't beat free EXP and hap. Close. There we go. Got it though. Let's see. Legit asks, are you getting off after this party? I take it. I probably am. Actually, right about now is when I probably should be sleeping. Or getting ready to sleep or work tomorrow, but some of these guys are kind of close to leveling, and I don't mind just staying a bit longer. Just one more hour to finish up for them, so it's okay. But yes, I do have to go after this, sadly. Why do you need something? You need help legit or something, or whatnot? Or something? Father Nicholas says, have to is a strong sentiment in regard to leveling club. I want to though. It feels like it'd be kind of nice to have. You can blow up things with club. Go clubbing. Legit says now it's gonna offer you to help a level club. Oh, I would love that. You have no idea, but the problem is, yeah, I do need to finish up for today too. If I had it my way, I would be doing that in staff today, but unfortunately, I do have to head into work tomorrow, so there's gonna be some sleeping at some point. Let's see, Wantu is perfectly legitimate, indeed. Juan says, White Mage Ninja is no joke, yo. Oh, that's true. We could strap 2 swans to my hand and give it a good bonks. It's true. Staff would be harder, I guess, because that's two-handed, but... Dark Squall says, clubbing is a good way to prep Tarus. No. Why do you even know that? No, we don't do that. Hacks the club. I'm preparing for the eventual Kraken Club. One day... That's what, I forgot about that goal. That's what we wanted to save our seals for. We wanted to try going for the Kraken Club with my non-existent luck. I'm gonna need help after all from the Quokkalings, but we're gonna try to get a Kraken Club. It'll be fun. Yo, we clubbing Tarus. Balamir says no, we're not. We are not doing such a thing. Asvik is pointing up at it. No, we're not. Stop it. Quokkalings, please. Let's see. Staff/samurai. SM? Get that hustle going. Dang. That is kind of cool though. Taru tenderizer. Do you need it? No, we don't need it. They are fine. They're not food. They're not food. How could you say you want to eat them? You guys are exactly the same size as a Taru. Look at that. Look at you over here. Tiny. Why would you ever want to cook something that's the same size as you? Vana'diel says you're going to bed. What happens when you go to sleep? No one needs to know. Yo, okay, wait, that's... Is that a threat? Are you trying to... We must be good representatives and chefs to the world, friends, which means we do not cook quokkalings. Or tarus. Or lalapels. As Alex says, debating buying Etsusemi. How expensive is it right now? It's pretty expensive, isn't it? Father Niccolo says, so lots of meat proportional to us. No, that's not quite right still. Yo, don't eat. The tarus are friends. Don't eat them. Let's see, Azure says 150. Dang, that's pretty expensive. You have any seals? Maybe we could do seals and try to get it for you. I think it drops now, right? Or it always dropped, but it's a little easier now. It was 220. Oh, well, it dropped at least. The actual price of the thing dropped. That's good at least. Lost says cooking, taru, flare, burn, cooking, perfect counter. No. Stop cooking them. They're friends. How could you say such a thing? They're like the same size as you. They feel like capybaras. They look like wait, they don't look like capybaras. There's capybara size. Why would you want that? That's 3 for Maya. Wow, that's a lot of meriting really quickly too. Balamir asks, if not food, why shaped like food? They could be shaped like food. You don't necessarily have to eat it though. Have you heard of mushrooms? Some of those are pretty bad for you. Solin just points up. No. This is like saying the same thing to a puffer fish. If not poison, why friend shaped? If why not? Well, what would that equivalent be? Why not friend if friend shaped? There you go. So tarus are mushrooms. I love to eat those. So they are food. No, they're bad for your tummy. Don't eat them. I'm pretty sure it won't sit very well in your stomach. There for a second. I think I might have cast it early on mine. Soul says, from Nana's walk to our mouths, tartarus equals mushrooms equal food. No. All correct. Lassa says, tartar equal food equal good luck. No. Don't eat the tarus. Tarus friends. Vaughn says, tartaru are friends. Big holy, please chat. Like, if Vaughn agrees with me, taru friends. Or is it because you're a taru? You're also a taru. You're a friend. We will not eat you. I won't let them eat you. I hope I won't let them eat you. Valimir says so tasty though. No. I used lucky taru foot for a lucky necklace. Oh my god, you guys. It's me shaking my head in disappointment right now. I raised you better than this, Quokkalings. just because it can go in mouth does not mean food. Okay. Let's see here. Slowly but surely. Dark Squall says, Dark Squall pauses with mouth full of electrical cords. That's not spaghetti. Spit it out. Spit it out now. Metallic tastes bad. Don't like that. Balamir asked, do mythers eat cat food? You're gonna have to ask them. I'm not sure. But last time I checked, they ate mythical bobs. The saute looking food dish thing. Let's see. Some VTuber fans ask for jetpacks. I know who I'm ready. I see you, Chatino. I see you. I want a jetpack too, by the way. Yours asks for tartar cooking. No, no, no. We're never gonna cook the tarus. It's they're not food. They're friends. I cast too early. Look, you're distracting me now. Look what you've done, Quokkalings. I can do that. I don't really need the blind nub, but you're a chef and loving cooking. We need this. Yeah, we're not cooking Lalafels or Tarus though. Dark Squall says don't palate shame me. Okay, well I'm sorry. You're right, I shouldn't. Do any of that, speaking of palate, do any of you have like that cilantro gene? Apparently some people have this gene that like relates to cilantro where if you eat it, it tastes like soap. Thankfully I don't have that gene. I enjoy cilantro very much, so I'm happy to say that I can eat it. Valerie says, oh, I understand your skill isn't high enough yet for cooking taru. We can pump those numbers. I don't know if I want to pump those numbers if that means we have to cook tarus. Tarus are friends. Would you guys love me still if I was a taru? I heard cooking tarus give extra skill ups. Don't know about that. Malamir says you'd look delicious. Solian says, of course you would. Emergency ration. Okay, guys, great. I guess that's what it is then. Man. Dark Squall says, do not have the gene would be miserable about it. And, well, that's a very good thing then, Dark Squall, because I also would be the same. I like cilantro too much to not be able to eat it. I'd be so sad. Well, I don't know. If I had the gene where it tastes like soap, then maybe that would make me not want to eat it. So I wouldn't even know how it would taste without being soap. So I'm thankful I don't have the gene either way. Colossus asks, says, I would accept you, but love is a large emotion and tarus are little. Okay. Well, shoot. Now, what if I want to change it to a taru and I'm in danger? You guys are in danger to my well-being, apparently. Oh, yippee! Let's see, Losses says that's why the all taru link shell is called taru SOPs. I'm gonna actually amend that there. I think another 15 to 30 minutes should be okay for me because I'm getting a bit tired. So let's finish up with the last 15-30 minutes and then we should be good to go. Let's Lord EXP buff off. Wait, did it miss? After this one, I need to change to XP. Oh, I see. They're just gonna come back in and out. Nice. Okay. I was gonna unsync to do it, but I forgot that you just leave the party too. Okay. Okay, good to go. Yeah, I think we're gonna do another 15-30 minutes and then we'll finish up for tonight because we finally hit 75. We can switch over to Samurai / Dark Knight on the side now. Exciting stuff all around. We can do a lot of different things now at 75, so that's exciting too. Really excited for that, really. Okay, so Mr. Skelly Bones, come here. Seeing that HP just drop is so nice. Oh, level up here too. Lord level up as well. Very nice. Big congrats. Let's see. Balamir says, "Yar, I made 7K so far telling and Gino. Let's go." It is a nice way to make some pocket change. It's good. It really helps. But there's probably better ways to, like, I think some of the guys here mentioned, like, clamming and logging, which I probably should do, honestly, when I get the chance, but I don't have that much time in the day to be able to go do it, so I have to stick to something more short and fast, like teleporting, I guess. What we got here? Punch. Yay! Big damage. Wow, 1K. The good thing we have White Mage burn. The leveling from 275 at a slower rate than this is gonna feel really bad, and I'm hoping by the time we get back to this level, the 60s to 75 for Dark Knight or Samurai, hopefully It won't. I will forget all about the White Mage burn. Okay, so it looks like we're all getting there. We're finishing up, so this is good. All that's left is to finish up the party. There's the launch. Nice. Man, the elbows is so cool. I think you can summon Alexander at a certain point in this game too, right? I don't think I ever saw Alexander get summoned though, is the thing. Always curious what that looked like. I'm sure you can probably summon it. Oh, you can probably find a video of it somewhere on YouTube. That's the Alexander and Siren in retail. That's what it was. Yippee! Okay. Oh, you know what? That's it's kind of awkward. I should be using devotion a bit more. Whoopsie. It's okay. It's still good though. Here. Nice. Big boom. Big boom, good. Okay, let's see what's next. Sorcerer. Probably the sorcerer over here, yeah. Nice silence. Your big booms again. I'm so glad that wasn't Hell Slash. Pretty sure I would have died. Yep. Nice. Devotion for everybody. Okay. Now that we're done with this too, that reminds me, for Thursday, what do we want to stream? I know we have the Nuzlocke still that we should probably continue. But now that I also know that League might be possible again, I'm kind of wondering if I should give that a try another time. Maybe, because I still want to do both of them. I'm wondering if I should, maybe I can try scheduling a stream tomorrow for League and then do the usual Pokemon Nuzlocke on Thursday, maybe? What do you guys think? But then again, if I have Wednesday off, I could work on getting the League stuff working. And ideally not freezing my computer. We call it, okay, well, that was a wonderful party, I have to say. Big thank you to everyone in the party who's in the chat right now. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night. If you liked my services and, you know, the party and the stream for that matter, do please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It really helps. We're almost at that 500 mark and we really appreciate it. Yeah, we should lock the seals. You're correct though. Might as well try to get some crystals in it too. That's an extra 1k if we happen to get enough for a stack. Let's see. Valamir says 20k per viewer sent to Nani's delivery box for his for this entertainment. It's not free. It is free. What do you mean? Alright. That was a good party. That was wonderful. Everyone did a great job. There's hardly any deaths other than getting here. I'd say that was a very good party. Let's see. Where's my teleporting page? I swear. There you are. So let's warp back. I'd say that worked out, Quokkalings. What'd you say? That was a great party, I'd say. If you send earth crystals to my inbox, I'll pay 1k per stack and take any complete stacks for now. Sure, I could send you one. Are you crafting right now? Yeah, I got 3 stacks, or 2 stacks and 4, so. Va's already back on the grind here looking for a party. Awesome. Crafting sushi takes some. Yeah, makes sense. Sushi do be good like that. Let's see, Soliant. You don't have to send me Gil if you don't want to either though, so don't worry. There you go. Enjoy. I want sushi IRL. Me too. Sadly, the worst thing is I know how to make it. The problem is the fish is super expensive. Oh wait, we should also get this up and this one too. So let's see. I want to see what it looks like. The when as Protector and Shelver levels up, it gets really satisfying to see how it looks. Woo! Oh, so cool. It looks like an actual crystal. I love it. Tuna sushi is best in game in IRL. It is true. Tuna and salmon is delicious indeed. Yeah, you guys have good taste. I usually like tamago of all things actually, because it's a good way to get a feel of how the chef is. After that, it's like tuna, salmon, yellowtail, kohada. I don't know if you guys have had kohada. It's like a small fish. It's really good. Uni's my favorite. I know that that's not everyone's shtick. I know it's a kind of an acquired taste kind of thing, but I'm a big fan of uni. If their tamago is amazing, everything else is fire. It's true. That tends to be the case, which is amazing, and I love it. You know, funny enough, I haven't shown you guys how to make tamago yet, but it really is kind of a display of a sushi chef, because there are so many ways you can make tamago go wrong. Like so pretty much tamago is kind of like a layered egg dish, and each time you do a layer, you have to make sure it's cooked right, just right, before you flip it over. And since there's a layeredness to it, like some of the layers, if you make a mistake and burn it, will be in the middle of that tamago. So if you don't have the right technique, people will know. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Uni is amazing. I agree. Uni is delicious. I love it. Balamir says, I've had nothing but disappointing uni. Ooh. Well, you know, there are several types. The people that I've met who don't like uni typically has had a certain kind that kind of tastes like perfume. And that's not for everybody. I know it's not. Me in particular, I don't really like the perfume taste of that certain uni too. But if you get the correct, like the really good, juicy and plump uni from like Japan, delicious. It's so good. I give it another try if you get the chance. A square pan helps a lot. It does. A square pan really, really does help a lot with that for cooking tamago. So, and I do have one because of that. Okay, but anyways, Quokkalings, I think that is where we'll finish up for today. So I do hope you have a wonderful rest of this week. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna see about streaming. If anything, if tomorrow is a stream, it might be League, so I can test out the new OBS to see if it works still, and hopefully it does. If not, and then if that's the case, if it is a test stream, it's gonna be relatively short, I think, unless we really get into League and we keep playing. So, Thursday is the next official stream, which I don't know again if it's going to be Final Fantasy 11 or Pokemon yet, because now that we're done with White Mage, I kind of want to jump onto the Dark Knight. So we'll see. But until then, please keep an eye out on the Discord, the Twitter, and for announcements of when I'm going to stream. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and liking the channel. It really, really helps the channel, and we're getting close to that milestone, so I'm getting giddy. I really hope I can hit it. So any sort of help would be appreciated. All right. Well, with that, Quokkalings, I do hope you have a wonderful rest of this week. Whether we see you tomorrow or the next day, please stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to quack out, okay? This is your head chef, Nanashi, quacking out for tonight. Terima kasih ya. Mata ne. Otsukaresama desu. See you all tomorrow or Thursday. Good night.